Hello, everyone. It's great to be here again with some of you. I was here a year ago on the 9th on my mom's 96th birthday. My dad's birthday was yesterday. He's 97. Oops, 98. But still with us, still full mental capacity, little disabled physically, but so much to be grateful for. Okay, I have good genes. I better stay on that, with that fire. But it is about knowing myself, understanding, and living my full potential, and understanding how to do it well. Because fire is joy as a state of being, not just an emotion, because fire is divinity, the least dense frequency that we access for inspiration. We just entered a wonderful, we waited 60 years for the Chinese New Year to be the fire horse. Look at all these cards from yesterday. Fire in air. Oh, but the mind is air. Airhead in fire, a triangle. It is so fun to make these connections, to have these validations, and to be able to inspire ourselves, self-regulate, self-heal, and that power is in us. And that's what I would like to introduce today and help you experience the heart-brain coherence, because my joy is to help not just me, but everyone shift into focus, into calmness, superpower, and activate all those gifts within that we have, powers, qualities, potential that we have if we tap into that. And some of that is modern science, some of that is ancient science. And even though science is not my forte, but metaphysics is, alchemistry is, and now I enjoy merging the art and science of knowing that I am a physical body with a bright mind, hopefully wise mind, my heart as a gate to my soul and connection to spirit. And I've experienced coherence and self-regulation because that's what I choose, and train to help others, and to shift from what we see outside, what is so prevalent and accelerating as anxiety, depression, overwhelmed, and I call it tired by wired. How do we manage that without looking for chemicals, without looking for control outside of us? Because that control might not be reliable. And I don't know, a magic pill still doesn't exist. So we could truly connect to that inner design, which I call divine design, and remember who we are, what we are, why we are here. And that is art and science. And I invite you to maybe revisit how we have been programmed by the Cartesian outlook on life. If I don't see it, I don't believe it. But very often, I might not see light, but I know it's there. I might not see the electricity, but I see when it shows up. Or magnetics, but I know it works. Magnets, the tides. So I am grateful that we are shifting from that mindset and that scientific focus into quantum. And that means more relationship, the relationship with the unknown or invisible, but still experiential. Whether it's angels, whether it is something that is part of us, but still we can't tap into it. And that is what our quantum living now helps us shift into. And that is heart-brain coherence, because I had a challenging year and mom passed away last year. My family is not the same. She was a huge source of light. So when that shifted, I supported her and prepared her, helped her transition and came back. And I learned a new language. I'm a linguist by training, and I look at everything as languages, from subatomic to universe. And I learned a new language. Mom comes in and talks to me. We practiced telepathy. She lost her speech for a few months, and we go shopping for flowers, especially if I want to honor other people who transitioned. How did I know they were their best favorite flowers? Well, I didn't, but maybe mom did, and maybe she guided me to buy those flowers for someone in friend in Austria who lost his wife suddenly. Magic? Maybe. But magic with keys, magic CK, which is the ancient technology of connecting to those energetic keys that we have as part of our divine design, as the untapped potential that we have. And now we are finally able to understand it better because we choose to integrate that ancient wisdom, the technology of activating those keys in our energy field. I've studied a lot and found my spiritual home in Hermetic teachings. And that is my GPS, the principles, the technology of activating my DNA codes, my spiritual DNA codes, my energy structures that connect me to that invisible but experienced world. And connecting on that heart level, on their soul level, so that spirit can guide me, so I can help guide others to do that for themselves. And that is what became more important for me, because after the few months of my family extra stress, I returned and I started to wake. I mean, my sleeping patterns have changed, so I knew stress is catching up with me, and I would wake up with an elevated heartbeat, just like, is that anxiety? What is that? Like, well, I don't know what it is, but I want to know what to do about it. How do I manage it first before I go and ask for outside help? And then a miracle happened. I've studied with Greg Braden 20 years ago. And he had a wonderful webinar called Pure Human Awakening. And I was with unexplicably achy back, taking care of my dad in Poland, trying to trim things, and there was the webinar. So I put it on. It was already middle of it was late. And he reminded me of heart-brain coherence and took me through the exercise as I was trimming ivy. That put me in such deep, peaceful state. And I felt the shift into calmness. Like, whoa, well, that's something. So I looked it up. Oh, we have research. Oh, we have data. And we have a bunch of, I have a list for you of not just HeartMath Institute, but other research centers that monitor and collect that data about how our mind and heart, how our three brains, right? Three, the mind, the heart, and the gut, have separate neural networks. Maybe you've heard the comments neuroplasticity, neurological self-regulation. But when I woke up with my heart like beating much faster in the morning, it's like, wait a minute, what happened to the rest at night? That doesn't make sense. I didn't have a stressful day before. It was like, huh. So I started to first look inwards to understand and find help that makes sense. And that is what Hermetic teachings helped me. That wisdom, that technology of connecting to my keys and my divine design helped me make sense of myself, of my mission, of this world, universe, God. Oh, I am a spark of light that chose to be here in this container with these tools on a mission to have fun and explore and learn and bring my light into this world and share it. Are we going to do an experiment? 1 minute. I just want to give you a couple quotes from Joseph Campbell. You mentioned the Campbell, someone, yeah, right? Yes. I know, but I was laughing already. It's like, I'm not sure that name too. The goal of the journey is to discover yourself as consciousness. So I encourage you to consider you are here on a journey of discovery, treasure hunting within as a divine human explorer. Because if we tap into all those gifts and all that power and all that wisdom, we will change the world faster and contribute our light, our fire, to bring and create more harmony, more peace, more joy, more beauty. Ladies, beauty, guys, thank you for your support. To be here and enjoy our relationships with the self, with each other. Thank you for men and for women and all of them and all of you online to join us. I love that balance. Thank you. And be in the state of joy Because from that state, we share. Aware, aligned, authentic, divine human experience and sharing. So let me take you on a little journey. Sit out, relax. If you can, please uncross your legs. Maybe at least open palms, slightly open. Start like we did before with common breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Maybe with the lock on your palate, putting your tip of your tongue on your mouth, roof of the mouth. Take those few cleansing, centering breaths. And now breathe into a count of 4, breathe out to a count of 6. In, slower, out. In, out. Adjust the speed as you need to. Breathe normally. Exhale slightly longer than inhale. Now bring your awareness to the center of your chest, to your heart. It might help if you gently touch it. Where attention goes, awareness flows. Touching your heart. You focus your awareness on the heart. We are gently shifting from a thinking mind to a feeling heart. Now imagine your breath is flowing in and out of your heart. Breathe from the heart. Slow, steady, rhythmical. Now introduce a positive feeling. And choose to do it because it feels good. Gratitude, love, joy. Gratitude is simple and universal. Think of something, someone, you truly appreciate. Let that feeling grow gently in the heart area while you continue to breathe slowly. In a steady rhythm. You may notice your shoulders relaxed. Maybe your jaw relaxed. Your thoughts slowed down because you focus on your heart. As you continue, your heart rhythm begins to smooth. Your internal chemistry shifts. And your nervous system moves towards self-regulation and calmness. You can generate this state at will. No need for outside circumstances to give you any reasons. So continue to breathe slowly, feeling gratitude. Staying aware of your heart. Gently come back. Notice how you feel. You created that shift. Maybe some of you felt a little tearing up come. You made that shift happen. You connected to the quantum field of wholeness. It took us 5 minutes. In 3 minutes, based on research of doing this by yourself, you increase. Do you know what DHEA is? It's a precursor for all hormones. Ladies, this is a super weapon. You reduced your cortisol level 23%, and it stays for 6 hours unless extra stress happens in life. Immunity. The research testing showed that the blood work showed immunity markers higher than any antibiotic that's on the market. That's inside. That is the science that we now have to validate how important activating, turning on those inner gifts, inner powers really is. So I invite you to go explore your divine design, your divine beauty, your divine guidance and power before augmenting it with external things, whether it is microchips or more chemical intervention, or just giving that control to others, including belief systems. Please focus on discovering your gifts, inner gifts first. And I will gladly guide you in sharing Hermetic teachings, wisdom, activating our codes and keys to our own magic, to self-regulate and bring that fire into your life, into your families, into your communities. Also, into the world. Yeah. Absolutely. Any questions? I welcome. I have